and the square mile city of London we are now just entering. So during the 30s, when the building was being built, advertisement along the banks of the river, it was illegal, and that's because the Thames is deemed a royal highway. The Oxo company very cleverly got around this law. They incorporated their logo into the window frames. Of an evening, a red light shines in the tower. The word Oxo can be seen from over most of London. These were built on the express wish of Queen Victoria to commemorate the Blackfriars Monastery that stood to our left on the North Shore, hence the name Blackfriars. Our station has now been converted into the Tate Modern Art Gallery. It's completely free to go and have a walk around that building of St Paul's Cathedral. Designed by Sir Christopher Wren, took him 35 years to complete. It was completed in 1710. You'll get a much better view of the cathedral if you follow the bridge through the buildings. On summer nights you can go over there, you can see all of Shakespeare's greatest plays, and they're all being performed as they would have been done during Shakespeare's times. It will then change direction and start to ebb out to the North Sea. The tide goes out to sea for roughly 7 hours. A rise and fall of between 6 to 7 metres of water, and that's twice a day. Down in an easterly direction, that's the way we're facing. It would pinpoint where the fire first took place, in a baker's shop in Pudding Lane. Arizona desert, across a man-made lake called Lake Havasu. The name of the bridge engraved into the stonework that's there on our right. You look along the river's wall, there's a bricked up archway, and right above it, entry to the Traitor's Gate. If you was a traitor to the crown, you would have been rowed downriver from Westminster by barge, through this open archway, before being beheaded up on Tower Hill. The two centre bascules, they both raise up to allow larger ships in and out of the upper pool. When they're lifted, folks, look right above us. You walk across the two top catwalks. It's a museum up there today, and as you can see, they've recently installed a new glass flooring. So very shortly we're going to cross over for our next stop, St Catherine's Pier, for the tower. I do think now, as I did say at the beginning, and I'm sure you can all tell for yourselves by now, we're not professional tour guides on barges. What a lot of people are doing today, they go out to Holland, they buy the barges, bring them back to London and get converted into houseboats. We've got another riverside pub, that one's called the Captain Kidd, and that pub's named after the last ever pirate to have been executed at the Great Robin. That was Captain William Kidd. We've got these lovely sandy beaches to our right that we have on the banks of the river today. The Thames is a very clean river, folks. It's the light that flashes. So that building, folks, is that.
Is the Thames flood barrier.
Now the dock was designed by Thomas Telford. It's where a lot of the finer cargoes were brought into London, such as gold, ivory, perfume and shells.
Part Bascule Bridge and insured with Lloyd's of London as a ship. As it has moving parts in water, they class it as a ship. To lift it, you must have a captain, a mate and an engineer. The colour of the bridge, red, white and blue, it has not always been painted this colour. When they first built it, it was painted brown. Queen Victoria's favourite colour was brown, and when she passed away they changed the colour to red, white and blue. Now as we go under Tower Bridge, if you look over here on the right, we have the Tower of London. Now the oldest part of the tower is in the centre where you see the four roofs and the flag. It's the Norman Keep or the White Tower. It was built in the reign of William the Conqueror in 1078. The building has served London as a royal palace, a prison, a royal mint, an observatory, famously a place of imprisonment, torture and execution, in the Harland and Wolff shipyard in Belfast. Her main gunnery, 12 6-inch guns, 6 on the front and 6 on the back. They fired a shell weighing 100 weight over 14. And it was sold to an American businessman. He had the bridge taken down and shipped out to America, where they rebuilt the bridge in Arizona, Lake Havasu City in America. Between the buildings on the left we have a Southern Cathedral, dates back to the 14th century. In between the buildings... Now as we go through the bridge, over on the left hand side we have the Globe Theatre of William Shakespeare, the only building to have thatch and timber frame since the Great Firehouse of London. In front of the boat now we have the Millennium Bridge, or better known as the Wibbly Wobbly Bridge. This bridge was opened on a Saturday morning by the Queen. It was closed the same afternoon by the police for being unsafe. As people walked over the bridge, ladies and gentlemen, it started to shake. People were falling over as they went across. So they had to shut the bridge down and re-strengthen it, renaming it the Wibbly Wobbly Bridge. Thanks for your kind attention and have a nice day. Thank you.